All right, are we live? I think we are live. I think we are live. I believe we're live. What's up, son? Sitting here working on this. I think I got it at a place where I'm pretty cool with it. Miracleman, Hyperion. Are you at work? Are you at work? Yes, no, maybe so. Yeah, I wanted to kind of play up their different body types because from what I saw, Miracleman looks a little bit more he looks a little bit more like lithe and you know, slimmer. Yeah, leaner. Yeah. Hopefully I captured that. Got to do the glowing forehead field, little stars around him, little twinkles. I was just gonna kind of put like a halo around him and hand draw the twinkles in white. Yeah, the little force field. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna do that. Kind of have it glowing around him. You know. You became a fan of him pretty quick. I was surprised. Usually you're hard to sell than that. He got you first time around. No, it's okay. It's all right. Oh, you got a custom open for a toy. Oh, custom toys. Good business if you can get it. Are you at the gym or you at home? Because you were gaming when I saw you. I'm gonna do what you said. I'm leaning to the black aspects of his costume. So I got the piping. Twitch. We're just gonna start back to what we were doing before and just go live and let whoever shows up show up. Let it be what it is. I'm not a fan of this paper though, but I got so much of it, I gotta use it. Got so much of it, I gotta use it. Got my phone here for reference. Characters. See, I'm gonna jump back. I'm jumping back and forth. Get used to it. It's what I do. It's what I do. I do like his logo though. I like that double M. I must admit, the logo's kind of cool. I'm going to be doing some stuff for Carmageddon here soon on the channel. This just had to get done in time for the video release. Generation Geek, for those of you all who are interested. Channel primarily managed by my son, but I add my old flair every now and again when necessary. Jay, you still there? Draw into the strength of your stroke. I teach my students. Draw into the strength of your stroke. You guys are going to see me switch markers and pens quite often. I suffer from pen confusion occasionally. Go to 3. This is quite possibly one of the more detailed ones that I've done for Generation Geek. Admittedly. Try to keep it simple, but I'm trying to start to push myself more as we get ready for some. So I get ready to dive into some projects for my studio. And we get ready for this new influx of students for next year, and I start doing more promotional stuff. So I'm trying to get back into the groove of maximum effort, which sounds bad, I know. But I always consider the project based, how much I put into the project based on its intentions. Certain things aren't meant to go past the sketch phase, but yeah, I just messed that up. So we're gonna have to mess that up. I went all the way through. Darn it. All right, we'll fix it. Good thing is nothing's ever permanent. Fix that in. Nothing a little paint won't fix. Nothing a little paint won't fix. We'll come back. We'll circle back around and fix that. I won't forget. These M's kind of protrude outside the boundaries of the circle. Kind of meet at a cool little point like that. First time drawing this guy. I'll fix that with some red paint. Switch to a smaller nib. Go to 0.5 because this paper bleeds a lot. Kamota. I'm sure I'm going to get some kind of copyright flag on YouTube. You know, this music is all copyright free. Oh, footprint from today's workout. What am I hearing? I don't know what that is. That's going to annoy me till I fix it. That's going to annoy me till I fix it. I'm a lot of things. Patient is not one of them. I'll go ahead and fix that now. This is just Uniposca acrylic paint pen. It was gonna bug me y'all until I fixed it. I'm just gonna use the same red for all of it. And the rest, should I not mess up again, is gonna be done with alcohol markers. Trying to leave some of these black lines intact. I'll go back over with another black pen and kind of trap it. But it was bugging me looking at it. Hey, my love. should be able to build these lines up again now. There we go. Go ahead and use some. Use the Sharpie because it's been nice thick. There we go. Digitally, we call this trapping. Same thing, just kind of trapping color beneath another color. Kind of clean it up. Again, this is typically more effort than I would for drawing for this for YouTube channel because these are giveaways. But I'm in major like practice mode now. I gotta level up. This year is my year of really leveling up my skill in a way that I haven't done for quite a few years, not intentionally, that is. So I'm taking everything a little bit more seriously now. If that makes sense. Putting a little bit more weight on everything. I'm not going to be on here long. Just want to kind of pop in and get the habit rolling and streaming daily. Going on for a half an hour. Okay. See what I can get done in the next hour. Well, in an hour. Let's see, yeah, it clogged my pen a little bit. The acrylic did. Using the Sharpie to block in large areas of black. Then I'll go back in with the Prisma and just clean up those edges because they get a little fuzzy. Especially on this paper. Make Hyperion look very powerful in contrast to Miracleman, who was much more lean and lithe. We'll play up the flying brick of Hyperion. I'll kind of juxtapose these a little bit. Let's tighten these up a little bit. Bring in something that's got some finer control to it. This is more cleanup work. Starts to come together after a while. It's got to be patient. What up, one? What's happening, brother? How be thee? How you been, man? What's been going on with you, brother? Hope everything's been well. Hope the family's good and all is well. Oh, man, I'm glad you popped in, man. I'm glad you popped in. Always a pleasure to see you, man. Trying to get back on my streaming grind. I've been so busy with the school and stuff, and with Honor Studios, going to start streaming on it like every other day again. See, I'm doing this for me and my son's YouTube channel. It's called a Versus Battle. It's a Geek thing. Where we pit one superhero against another and see who would win. It's a thing. Yeah. Yeah, so we kind of give these away on our Patreon. Well, at least that's the plan. To give these away so that those who subscribe to us will have some kind of keepsake and can reference it online. Say, hey, I own that art. So whenever he does a versus battle now, I kind of do an intro. I'll show you some of the past ones. They're not nearly. I'm not nearly as. These are more sketchy, but this is how they end up looking. They end up looking like this. Apocalypse versus Thanos. And there's our versus sticker. Lobo versus Cosmic Ghost Rider. These are more sketchy. This one I'm a little more refined because I'm a little out of practice and I want to get my skills back up before I jump on Honor Studios books. So I'm practicing patience again. And this is Hyperion versus Miracleman. This is what he chose. I let him do his thing. I just supply the art. I know both of these characters. The matchup was a little different to me. Because, you know, they're not... well, not that they have to be in the same universe, but they're not even like... Miracleman is based off another character entirely, as well as Hyperion. Hyperion is based off of Superman. He's a Superman trope, and well, every character is a Superman knockoff. Let's be clear. Superman was considered by many, even though I don't think it's factually accurate, that he's the first superhero. I believe that's the Golden Bat, an Asian character, which predates Superman. But as Americans, we do love our propaganda. So we got to make them look very contrasting. This one going to How's the channel, man? How's the music? You're still here. Oh, you said you were popping in. I'm popping in. Deadpool Wolverine coming out. What do I think? I'm excited for it. You can't go wrong with those two. So excited for it, man. It's almost screw up proof. Almost, but you know, you can't put nothing past the movie people. I'm so excited for it. I actually just got the new a couple of new Deadpool toys. I gotta put them together. Got some action figures, toys. They're action figures. They're not dolls. Boys play with action figures. Girls play with dolls. Right? Isn't that what we you know what we say? Plateaued a bit. Yeah, no need to ever worry about numbers, man. Just do what you love, man. I think like social media as a whole has been on the decline. More people are just checking out and checking back into life, which I think is a great trend. But you know, even with me, with like Ka-Pow and doing this is something I do anyway. I know your music is something you do anyway. You did it long before there was a Twitch, bro. You know, so yeah, I'm with you, man. Don't worry about numbers, bro. I'm with you all the way on that one. And plus, you know, it's an ebb and flow thing. You know how it is. Before I came on here, I stopped on Whatnot, and I heard it's, you know, been struggling over there, according to my instructors and stuff who stream much more regular than I do. And they were like, man, Whatnot is struggling. I'm like, is it? Like, yeah. You know, it's ebbs and flows. Ebbs and flows. Like life. Hyperion with his weightlifter's belt. People are back outside, yeah. Yeah. And they'll come back in, especially with a channel as hot as yours. You know? Especially with a channel as hot as yours. Little guys like me, again, if it wasn't for the love, I'd be really discouraged. But I'm like, man, I would do this anyway. I'll just share with the people while I'm drawing, right? Gotta control my strokes. See, I'm starting to check out because I'm tired of rendering. That's what I'm fighting against, is my tendency to check out. But I am about to get a brush because these pins are starting to make my hand hurt. I'm gonna start blocking in. Oh, not that one. I'm gonna start blocking in. Focusing on belly, muscle bellies. This is where a pretty good sound grasp of anatomy comes in. So I said, you ain't got to know all the muscles. You just got to know they're supposed to be there. And if they're not supposed to be there, at least make them look like they're supposed to be there. At the very least. Ooh, it sounds like it wants to rain. I'm hearing thunder. That's red. I'm going to fill this in here. Muscle belly. You're too mellow for a lot of folk. They want foolish. I know, bro. Man, you know, you're an elder statesman in the game, bro. I mean, you know, and that's all right. You know, they know where to find it if they want it. You dig what I'm saying? But like me, those who want what you do, we come to you for it. You know what I mean? You ain't too mellow for me. You just the speed, bro. You got the right tempo and everything. That's like even like with our YouTube channel, well, like what this is for. The people want a lot of like drama. They tried to bring us into it, and me and my son are like, nah, man, you know, because we know drama sells, but we want to keep it fun, keep it light, keep it us. So it's like, you gotta know who you are out in these social media streets, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm too old of a cat to be fooled by a kitten. Yeah, they want drama. They want drama, man. They want beef. They want, you know, all the stuff that I retired from law enforcement for. I'm like, I'm not doing that, man. Y'all want that? Y'all go someplace else, bro. I'm good. I'm good. I'm playing a different game at the stage of the game. Those who will rock with me will rock with me. Those who won't, God bless. Move on. Push on. We good. Yep, drama and sex. And here's a funny thing, bro. It's everywhere. Like, if you in the comic streets, you know, where I rock, they want all this drama, man. It's like, this is comics, bro. It's comics, man. Let's keep it comics. You know, that's one of our mantras on our YouTube channel is keep it geek. You know, this is comics, man. This is not meant. This is fun. Meant to be fun and escapism and, you know, enjoyment. Me trying to hold on to some vestiges of my childhood, but these dudes want drama and beef. They doxed me, man. It was something. It was a trip, bro. And people who don't have lives. I have a life. I have a life that I enjoy. I have a loving wife. I have kids and grandkids. I'm not trying to get caught up in unnecessary drama. Yeah, man, they doxed me, dude. They doxed me on Generation Geek because it was this one. They're not. I consider them alt-right now group, and that started off, I think, with really good intentions, but then the wrong people they capitalized on it and kind of snatched the reins from it, man. And it's dying, so I ain't gonna even name it on here. But I had the nerve to actually challenge their well, at least they saw it as a challenge. Their grand. Let me stop before I go too far, because it irritates me just thinking about it. But anyway, yeah, man. And all I did was hold this dude accountable, and didn't badmouth dude or nothing, man. But his people came after me, bro. And they thought they were doing something. Like, that's the funny thing. They thought they were doing, like, I'm not out here in these digital streets. I'm like, y'all just don't know who I am. They tried to discredit my art, saying that it was that it was as you can see, they said my art, they couldn't believe that, you know, I think there were some racial components, but they tried to say that my art was AI. And they picked one piece in particular on my website for Ka-Pow School. And that was literally the first video I ever posted on YouTube, ever. And it's still on YouTube. And they had to say, oh, his stuff is AI. I'm like, y'all are idiots. Got my wife was all amped up. She's like, they're not going to come at my husband. I'm like, I ain't studying them folks. These folks are dregs and indigents. I ain't even going to give them energy, man. And I almost posted a reply because I was so angry. They talked about my grandkids. I'm like, see, that'll get you hurt. That'll get you hurt. You know me, I'm Gen X, bro. I come from a whole different school. We had a code back in the day. I know that many of these people don't have one. They better find one. You better borrow a code. It'll turn out okay. I'm not complaining. I'm gonna go ahead and refine these with some pen work. I just like to clean up my lines. I like more. The beauty about brush is its imperfections, but my visual aesthetic is usually cleaner. So I kind of do just a little work for me. Brush. I'm gonna come in and kind of clean it up a little bit. Go ahead and I'm playing with more hatching and cross hatching than I ever did. Yeah, dude, they went to all my websites, man, and it was literally like a virtual lynching. This group is so toxic. But they're dying. They're starting to get banned from conventions, and I think people are over all the negativity. I believe people are. No, man, I can't do that. You gotta remember, man. You know, bro. You and I have talked. I've been a cop for over 20, almost 30 years, man. Almost 30 years in law enforcement. And y'all will hear me say this time and time again. I'm grateful to God for it. But you can't have done what I did as long as I did it and where I did it and be thin skinned. You just couldn't. You wouldn't survive. You know what I'm saying? And so I have armor. You know, I wouldn't say can't, you know, start trying to badmouth my grandkids. Me personally, I could care less. And that's actually when I got, because it was all via a live stream, man. Our brushwork is getting better. I am happy about that. My brush control is getting better. It's improving. It's the little things, people. It's the little things. It's the little thing, my peeps. So yeah, going to school, focusing on the partnerships, and we're about to start offering classes for little ones. If you guys are interested, we'll be launching the Prep Academy in like 2 weeks at Ka-Pow for ages 10 through 13 and 14 through 17. 2 separate age groups on different days. That way you don't have to worry about, you know, kids that are too old in with your 10, 11, 12-year-olds. We kind of separate them. But it's quality education in the art, the comic arts, while drawing the cool stuff. Miracleman versus Hyperion. Yep, it's all virtual. It's all online. Yep, it's all online. Yep. They meet for one 90-minute session once a week. Yep, all online, friend. It's time for Ka-Pow to grow. And, you know, we're all about growth. Get the same screen interview. No, not at all. Not at all. It's literally parents just sign up either for monthly or quarterly. And no, we keep it simple. They don't just the adults have to go through a screening process, the interview process. Parents, it's a make just no, just sign up, little Timmy or little Jane, and they start learning when classes start. Would I be able to send the info? Oh, I'll send it to you, brother. Absolutely. I'll send it to you ahead of time. Yeah, I'll send it to you as soon as I get off of here. Not a problem. I've never really hatched before. I like a more open style, but I'm starting to appreciate the adding of textures in a very controlled fashion. Wife is upstairs doing her counseling thing to one of our pseudo children. Probably didn't need to add all this, but again, you're watching me try to learn and grow in real time. I can't like overhatch though. My sensibilities just won't allow me to. It's just fine. I'll find where I want to land, and then I'll start sticking the landing. Right now, like when I teach our students at Ka-Pow, it's like I'd much rather you go too far and pull it back than never go far enough. And so far, I'm not hating this. I'm not hating it at all. Not hating it at all. this glow around him. Now let me add Hyperion's little. Got some veins going on there with Hyperion. I hate this paper, but I'm going to use all of it because I hate wasting money even more. Maybe for sketches like this. But this paper, oh my gosh. It just clumps in. But hey, it's not the tools, it's the hand that wields it, right? Let's go ahead and make some. And a little bit of texture here. Make sure those shadows read right. It does hot spots, like where the pen kind of pauses. That's what's irritating to me. Okay, boom. Sure the veins kind of read like veins. There's a little interruption. You don't want to overdo it with veins. It'll be a slippery slope. But you want enough to show power. This is a new, again, it's something new I've been doing. Starting to get the rhythm of the hatching too. Okay. I think the reason I avoided hatching for so long is because trauma from the 90s comics boom. Never really was a fan. Even though I was there for it. Never was a fan. Yep, of course. Questions. You know I love questions. They spark conversation. Give me the questions, brother. Did I see the book? I have not. I do plan on watching it. I've heard mixed reviews about it. I heard, from people from the church, it was somewhat misunderstood. But I do want to see it. Was it good? Nope, don't wait. I don't mind spoilers. I do not. Spoilers don't bother me. I'm not one of those like, oh, wait. Unless it's like a movie I really want to see. And the Book of Clarence ain't that. So, nope, spoil away. That's what's stopping you. Spoil away. What are your thoughts? Honest opinion after I watch it? Okay. All right. You want my feedback. I can do that. What did you think of it, though? Did you find it problematic? I think my son Jordan saw it. You might have to rewatch it. Verdict still out on it for you. You didn't really give it a chance. Bias. That's one of the things that I'm trust me, when I tell you I get it, I so get it, because I fought that almost my entire creative journey. Because of the faith. You know what I mean? And I had to learn the hard way that you can choose what you can handle. I tell people that. Choose what you can handle. But I think we all have different levels of sensitivity. Now, me, I can't do nothing that's remotely heretical. I just ain't built for that. I heard it wasn't that, so I will see. Because that's what I thought it was. But even then, because of Honor Studios, because of my studio, I kind of have an obligation to see it, because I need to know what is coming out, so that because of the mandate of my studio, so I know how to approach it, and to offer adequate alternatives as a studio. I think I'm pretty much done with the pencil in front of me. Pencil ink in these rivets. the needle out. This is what I call the needle, this .005. This is the needle. Got to get the needle out. I think it was this one. Pretty sure it was this one. Just let me clear up. Let me slow down and clear up some things. Okay. Welcome back. Coloring rivets. This is all the detail stuff. Alright, let's clean up some of this stuff. And then we're going to call it one for now. Yeah, it's been a couple of hours. Take off this glove so I can pull up. It's been an hour and 40-something minutes. This is a kneaded eraser. Clean up some of the underlying pencil marks without brutalizing the paper. Just roll it back and forth and it just picks up the underlying pencil. This eye needs to now can see a little bit better some things that I may have missed. I feel confident enough in that. Okay, I think I'm about to go ahead and sign off on this for a second. I got to get up and stretch the old legs. And then I'm going to come back and color this and keep recording this. So we can get ready to post this on Generation Geek. And center circles are going to be where they're and also got to let the ink settle a little bit. That's how you kind of keep it from migrating. Gotta let the ink kind of sit on the paper for a little bit and really get embedded in, so that when I come in on with the marker, and you kind of can see it's kind of still pulling it up from the surface of the paper. It's just not smearing it because it's not wet. I'll get as much of this off as I can. Okay. All right, I'm about to check off here and I will see you guys in a couple of days.